You're next on ESPN New York.
Yeah, how you doing, guys? I listen to the show. I love you, Michael.
Thank you.
Let me just say this, Don. I'm really like I love the hate from you. Every time you sound like a sour Jet fan, I'm Giant fan, and every time I hear you, the Giants talk. And, you know, you talk about them like they're the greatest team ever. And then when you talk about the Jets, you always got something bad to say about them. I mean, you never give them any kind of credit. Why is that? That's what I want to ask you. Why is that?
Give me an example of where I'm not giving the Jets credit.
How could this not be a successful season, just like Michael was saying? How could this not be? You seem like the guy, the and but, the or but guy. You always seem like that guy. You know when somebody's doing good, and you always have that friend that always has to pick you and knock you down every time you think that, you got...
What's this guy, your brother done? I'm complimenting your organization by saying you have a chance to win a Super Bowl. Is that what you want to be as a franchise?
No,
settling for second best? You have a chance to knock the door down and win a Super Bowl. Why do you got to? This is not the same old Jets. Why do you have to settle for the consolation prize when you're right there 60 minutes away from going to the first Super Bowl in your lifetime? Why do you have to settle? That's why you are now an elite team. I'm complimenting your team.
No, you're really not.
How am I not complimenting your team?
I don't believe it. And it is clear to your words. And this is what I'm saying. I'm very superstitious. Keep on with the talk. I love it. Keep on with the hate.
But you know what? You wait on. I want you to make some sort of a cogent point to your argument. How am I a bitter Giant fan? I'm telling your team's got a chance to win a Super Bowl. Why am I knocking the team?
You really don't believe that. You're just like a whole bunch of these other Giant fans that call up and they're always down in Rex for this, for that. Every time you talk about Rex, you hardly ever get a guy credit.
Oh, see, you're lost. I can't help you. When you listen for 30 seconds a day, how can you understand what's going on? I've been doing the pre and post for the Jets for 9 years. We interview Rex every single day because you don't listen on your little 5-cent transistor radio. That's my fault. Come on, grow up, man. You gotta find a way to grow up. You're making stuff up. Why would you come on the air and make things? You have not given me one example. You have not given me one example on how I've knocked the Jets. You've been on for 5 minutes babbling like an idiot. Give me an example. The floor is yours. Give me an example on how I knocked the Jets. Go ahead.
You just said that, this would not be an accomplishment. This is not what you want. This is not that. Dude, how could this not be an accomplishment after you knocked off two of the best teams, arguably, for the last 10 years, and this is not an accomplishment? So you tell me what is then. You tell me how is this not an accomplishment if you just knocked off two of the best teams for the past 10 years in a row? And you're going to tell me, it's whatever. No, it's not whatever. You got to start somewhere, and this is where we've been starting from.
And you started last year going to the championship game. And now you go back to the championship game. You just said you beat two of the best teams, and now you're going into Pittsburgh and taking on the Steelers. Who's better, the Patriots or the Steelers? Who's better, the Patriots or the Steelers, dude? Who's better, the Pittsburgh Steelers or the New England Patriots? Answer the question. Answer it!
Right now?
Answer it! For God's sakes, 3 times I've asked you, who's better, the Patriots or the Steelers?
The Steelers. The Steelers, right now, the Steelers are the better team. Anybody who watches football will tell you that New England this is a building year. They didn't even expect that.
Goodbye. Will you please hit the button, for God's sakes, Michael? I'm screaming at the guy for 10 minutes.
I thought you wanted to discuss it with him.
Oh, my God. 14-2. You just said that they're the thorn in your side, and now the Pittsburgh Steelers are the better team. You beat them. You beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. You're settling. I'm knocking the Jets because I think they got a chance to go there and win the Super Bowl, and if they don't, it's a disappointment. You're settling. It's the same old Jets. I'm happy to go to the championship game. It's fine. We don't need to win a Super Bowl. Give your team a little bit more credit than that.